Okay, welcome to another video. I'm back down at the small river near to my home. What I'm going to do today, I'm just going to try and explain what I'm looking for, choice of swim wise when I come down to this place. Now in the summer a lot of this river is it's really shallow, really fast flowing, and you do get fish spread all the way through it. In winter, although it's a nice winter's day, it's still only about 1 or 2 degrees. There was a frost last night. So what I look for in a swim, this is a perfect example. It's a bend in the river, and what we've got is the water's coming down along, and the main flow goes along the outside of the bend there. You can see it coming down. Now that is probably 18 inches to 2 foot deep at the most, and it's pretty good flow. Now in winter, fish, obviously there's not as much food in the river, and the fish, if they're moving, they're using energy. If they're using energy, they've got to feed. If there's not as much food in the river, they're going to struggle. So what you tend to find is, on that far bank there, just out here, there's a deep hole. And what happens is the current comes down, it hits this bank that's been reinforced with rocks. And what happens is, as the water hits that, it gets pushed under towards that far bank. When you come down, when it's in flood, you can see it all boiling up, where this slack is now on this side. And what that's done, it's carved a deep hole out just on that, right off that corner. Probably drops down to about 4.5 foot deep. And there's no flow whatsoever, so you will find that the fish will congregate there in winter time. It's a perfect little haven for them. There's not many on this river now that you can actually fish, due to most of them being in nature reserve. So there's this one, and there's one a little bit further downstream. But what I'm going to do first is we'll give this one a try, see if we can get any fish out of here, and if not, then we'll move down to the next one. Okay, so the setup for today is I'm stick float fishing, but I'm doing it on the little river ambush rod that I bought. It's an Advanta Discovery river ambush rod. The reason I'm using this, which is a quiver tip rod, I'm not fishing far out, I'm not casting far out, don't matter about the quiver tip. Sim say, you're not far out, when you're striking, still easy enough to set the hooks, but it is really short, it's only 7 foot, so it's perfect for getting into the tight swims, which we'll probably be fishing later. All I'm doing is double maggot on the hook, and I've got some worms as well, might try them later. Well, there's a cracking pitch to start off with. I'll swing him out. Hope he don't come off. Yeah, we've got him. And that's a lovely little pitch to start off with. Really nice fish. Right, let's have another try, see if there's any more there. Need to be further out than that. There we go. That's straight into where that deep hole is. And another one. Not sure what this one is yet. Looks like another perch. Looks like there might be a shoal of them down there. Let's go again. Yeah, that was a bite then. Yeah, and we've got another one. Feels a bit bigger, this one. Still not sure what it is. Not seeing it yet. First a chub, I think. Yeah, better get the landing net ready. There we go. Nice little chub. He's got a bit of tail damage. I don't know what's done that. Something's had a go at him. But yeah, can't go wrong with that one. Fought well. And so say, hold up in these deep, slow areas of the river. Right, let's get another cast in. Couple of really nice fish straight away. See if there's any more out there. Yep, little one. Little chub, I think. Yeah. Start flipping. There he is anyway. I don't know if you can see that. Lovely little chub. Another cast. See if he'll bring another fish. Let's mend the line there. Yeah, it's got another fish on. This feels a decent one as well. Not sure what it is. It's hard to tell in this murky water. Well, another bite. And I've had this absolutely cracking perch. Really nice fish. Let's get the hook out of him. You can see where it is. I was going to want the disgorger again. Right then, I think we've exhausted that swim, so we're going to pop a bit further down river. So all this in between here and the next swim is really shallow and fast flowing, so I'm not expecting there to be many fish in there. In the summer, you know, there will be fish there. There's weed beds and everything for them tried in, plenty of food, but winter time they're just not going to be there. So we're going to head downstream to the next big hole where there's a nice bit of slack water with a current going around the outside of the bend, and we'll see what we can get from there. Another reason the fish will like it here, with these tree branches in the water, gives them plenty of cover, like a little hiding spot, and we've got one already. Not sure what that is. Tiny little chub. No, that's a fish. Looks like a perch. Yep. Not a bad little fish. But as you can see here, if you look up, you've got all the tree branches above you. If you had a longer rod, you'd really struggle to land anything. Right, let's try another cast. Try going a little bit further out. Try it out there. Oh yes. What's that? Come on, let's have a look at you. It's fighting well, whatever it is. It's trying to get under this near bank. That looks like a trout. And it is, a little brown trout. That's awesome. I've not had a trout out of here for years. Look at that little stunner. That's brilliant, little brown trout. So there he is. Cracking little brown trout. I don't know if you can see the colours on him, all them little spots in this light, but yeah, lovely little fish. We'll get him put back and let him grow a little bit bigger. Every bite I've had seems to be coming when I get towards those. And there we go, another one. This is a better fish, much better fish. Yeah, that's a lot better fish. Gonna need the landing net. Come on. Oh, it's a big perch. It's a really, really good perch. For this river anyway. Let's have a look at him. And there we go, that's a cracking perch, really deep bodied fish. Really fat like that last one we had at the other swim. We'll get him unhooked and get a better look at him. Okay, so there he is. Absolutely gorgeous perch from this little river. Really, really nice fish. Well, we've only been down here a few hours. Well, say a few hours. Probably about an hour and a half. About half an hour in that top swim. And then moved down to this one. And both have produced some really nice fish. Well, I've got another fish on. I think it's a chub. I'll swing him in. Oh yeah. Lovely chubbly. Well, that's the end of the session. The swim's died a death. Caught quite a few fish out of it. It's been a really good afternoon. And same as I say, if you've got any little rivers near you, or that you know that you can fish, get on them. Try one of these deep areas where there's a good slack, good deep water, because the fish can congregate there. And if they are there, you can have a really good net fish in a short space of time. So yeah, it's been enjoyable, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.